What's up? Mike Healy here again. Hey, and I have another success tip for you. Another book review, but if I keep throwing them out there, maybe eventually you're going to listen to me and read some of these, or you already are, and you kind of enjoy this this learning pattern, okay? And this one is a life changer, and I read it on the I was on the beach at I think it was Waikiki. It was either Maui, Honolulu, or Waikiki. I can't remember. Nope, it was something with a K. Anyhow, it was one of those Hawaiian places. It was at a resort with a bunch of top money earners. I was one of the guys there, and it was really cool because the guy brought it over, and I was not doing anything besides eating a burger. And he said, "Oh man, this book is amazing. It's really, really thin. Look how thin that book is to read." And it literally changed my life. Okay, literally changed my life, and I believe it will you as well. And it's definitely helped me in all areas of my business after I read this. Okay, so the group of people I was with, we were all in a network marketing company. It was a big networking company, and doing very well. And so that's kind of we were learning some people skills, obviously, and that's one of them. But the name of this book is Listening for Success by Steve Shapiro. Listening for Success by Steve Shapiro. Like I said, it's really, really thin, but it says how to master the most important skill in network marketing. It's not the most important skill in network marketing. It's the most important skill, I believe, in anything that you have to deal with people and building relationships. Okay, because what I began to understand is what happened with me was like most people want to be heard. What is your favorite topic to talk about? Yourself. Everybody's like that. Everybody wants to talk about themselves. Everybody wants to brag about themselves. It is so hard to sometimes shut up and let the other person talk about themselves. And I used to be one of those guys that the first thing out of my mouth was, I wasn't listening to what the other person had to say. I was waiting for them to shut up so I could talk about me. And maybe you're like that as well. And it's not a good thing, but it happens. And if you don't understand it and you don't recognize it, it's hard to overcome. It's just something that some people naturally do. I mean, there's plenty of personal friends that I have that will go out to eat with them, or we'll go out, and do different things. And they just won't shut up. They just go, no, 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 no. But I've learned that if I just be quiet, I just listen to everything they have to say, I don't think about myself, it's literally like the best meeting they ever had. They say it's the greatest time they ever had. And sometimes people just need somebody to talk to. Some people just, they need to, get it out there. I remember one of the funniest stories I ever had in networking is I went to go recruit a guy for our company that I was in, and bring his whole company on board with what the service we were marketing was, and I wanted to recruit his entire company. So this was a guy that was on the corporate level and so on. And what was funny is I had an agenda. I had plenty of stuff that I was going to share with him and show him. And I walked in and said hi and sat down, and then I said, "How are things going?" And this guy did not stop talking for 45 minutes straight. I would just sit there and go, "Wow, no kidding. You're kidding. Holy smokes." And I just basically let him know that I was listening. I listened to everything. I mean, he basically, if the time had ever come up that I was going to present, he already told me every single thing that I needed to know about where they were at as a company, what they were doing. But what was so funny is he knew probably this much about what I was doing. But after the 45 minutes went by, he said, "You know what? I think we really want to do business with you." And I thought, I really appreciate that. But in deep down, I was just rolling. I was laughing my head off because I literally hadn't got a word in edgewise. I didn't try to pitch the guy. I didn't try to sell him on anything, but I just listened. And it's hard. It's sometimes hard. And I'm telling you, you got to get a copy of this book. It's third grader easy read, but it will get you to understand this. And now this is because I read that book And because I started to apply that, it really helped in everywhere I went, whether it was for Booster Club stuff or when I was helping coach football, you know, business, when I was doing ministry engagements, you know, and stuff like that, and public speaking, is when I finally started to take the time to listen. And I don't mean wait until the guy shuts up or the lady shuts up so I can throw my opinion in, but to genuinely listen, take the time and hear what's on their mind. They, one, shared their heart with me. Two, it took down their defenses, because they were basically, I allowed them to basically be in charge, even though I knew I was in full control if I needed to be. And it opened up, they dictated any presentation I had of any business I was in, or marketing, or anything. If it was just a friend, it's not like I'm trying to manipulate everybody I have a conversation with or listen to, but it allowed me to take the time and really, you know, understand where they're at, what their concerns were, you know, what my business / product, service, whatever opportunity was that answered any of the potential problems that they had just told me, because I listened. Okay, so anyhow, Listening for Success by Steve Shapiro. Go get yourself a copy. Go to Amazon, get yourself a copy. It's probably a couple bucks, but it will totally be worth it. Don't worry about it if you're not in network marketing. It is worth it either way to get yourself a copy. So hopefully that tip helped, and see you on the other side.